talk about the AR-15 grips that we make here at davidtubb.com. We make several grips, right hand and a left hand grip for AR-15s, AR-type pistols, so on and so forth. I'm going to describe a little bit about the advantages of why our grips and the design thereof are advantageous for you to be able to shoot your gun quicker and have a lot more control on it. Here we have an AR-15 lower, typical black injection molded grip. This one has some little finger inlets, but a lot of them are slick. But when you go and grab this grip just like this, all right, two things. First, you have a gap in between the top of your hand and the lower. Secondly, for me, when I grab it, the trigger hits the middle pad of my finger. Maybe toward the end, maybe toward the first joint is, but I'm well off of the first pad. Talk about control, okay? The higher you can grab this and the further back you can move your hand so that the trigger is in the last pad, the more advantageous it is for you to be able to execute good shots. So, we're going to put on one of our AR-15 grips. We make two grips. We make a standard AR-15 target grip that you could use for varmint shooting, high power rifle shooting, various endeavors like that. We've had several requests, so we now make a similarly shaped grip, only smaller in diameter. The reason being, it's a little bit lighter, might fit somebody's hand that's a little smaller better. It's a kind of a preferential thing. But the concept is this way you're going to be getting all the advantages that these grips instill in shooting an AR-15, but one's a little smaller diameter than the other. So we're going to put the smaller grip on that we've actually nicknamed it the uptight grip. And if you remember the gap that we had from the web of our hand to the back of the lower. Now, when I go and I grab this grip comfortably, you'll notice that the web of my hand goes right up into the cavity of the lower. So my hand is at least a ½ inch higher. Okay. Secondly, if we roll all the way around, the trigger is now on the last pad of my index finger. Much more comfortable, much more shootable. And if you'll notice that my thumb, how high it is, because I have a thumb shelf here. I'm putting my hand on here, there it goes. But also, if I go to deactivate my safety, it's extremely easy to do. I don't have to chase it, since your hand and your thumb are now in a higher plane. Very little movement. So, if you look at these two AR-15 grips, both right hand, this is the standard AR-15 competition grip. This is the grip that we call the uptight. Both of these grips, if you didn't like something on them, of course they're black color, but you could cut, shape, fill if you wanted to. If you don't like this grip, if you think this grip sticks down further than you want it, take your saw and cut it off and paint it black. This is very durable material. It won't be coming apart and somewhat a little bit moldable to your hand. We also make an AR-15 left-hand grip. Now it's a laminated grip. You'll notice it's almost a mirror image of this one. It's not completely finished, so you can do a little shaping, but it will slide right on the bottom of your AR-15 lower. So consequently, it too has a little thumb shelf here for a left-hand shooter. Some people may say, well, okay, so it fits the right-hand shooter real well. What about if I have to shoot, I'm right-handed, and I have to shoot my gun left-handed? Well, if you put your hand right there, you can shoot your gun left-handed with some comfortable feel. You're definitely hitting the last pad on your index finger here. I can put my right thumb around, but obviously to run my safety, I need to bring it over so I can turn my safety on and off with my thumb. It's much easier. But you can shoot this system that's designed for right hand pretty comfortably shooting it left hand. Also the thumb shelf, and I'll show you, I'll put my hand in here, comfortable. Turn around, you see where my thumb is, okay? Both of these grips, or all three of these grips, have a very, very comfortable thumb shelf. So I can actually pick my rifle up and support it. If I have to do a mag change, and I'm doing a mag change on a normal AR-15, my hand's higher, the mag's in here, and I'm supporting the gun not only through here, which is my middle finger, up against the grip, but I'm also be able to support it the fact that I'm touching here where the web of my hand is, and I have the support with the thumb. Very easy to do. And once again, to turn the safety off or to disengage the safety, I'm done. It's that quick, very quick. This is an AR-15 pistol that we do. You'll notice how my hand goes in here so easily. And see how high it goes. So quick, okay? I can actually shoot this pistol, and that's the grip I have. Once again, these two grips do exactly the same thing. One is just a little bit larger, and it's a little bit more comfortable, slightly heavier. And then this grip we call the uptight, does the same thing, but it's lighter, smaller, more compact. But you can see how much higher my hand gets on the lower when I grab it in a comfortable position. Very good product. Put on an AR-15, you can do it yourself. Will enhance your ability to shoot it.